and look what
Clear is a
happened.
very good color on Dave. It works well.
Keep
Clear.
shaving.
Clear. Yes.
Yeah.
Skin tone.
Yeah.
It's very low maintenance, I'm guessing, as opposed to some people that I see every day. So yes, I mean, and as I said, and there's really no particular hairstyle that's really sticking out to me lately that people are coming to. You know, you have to actually take what people want and what their time frame is
Right.
into consideration. Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I want this," and I'm like, "Do you have 3 hours in your morning?
Right.
Are you getting up at 6? Do you want to get up at 3? Well, no. Well, then that's not the hairdo for you.
Right.
You know, you have to take that into consideration too. So it's.
You're brutally honest when it comes to hair.
'Cause I
And
don't wanna
You
give-
need that, though.
I don't want to give somebody something that they're going to hate and say, "Well, Robin said this was going to be." And no, that's not what Robin
you know,
said.
when your hairstylist does it, it looks so easy until you
does.
try to do it. And
I can't do my own hair. I can do other people. If I could detach my head, I'd be cool. But I hate doing my own hair. I just hate it.
Don't
Hate it.
detach it.
Ah,
So, but your hair always looks really pretty.
Thank you.
When you curl it, it looks really
it's
nice.
pretty silvery
Yes.
up there right now myself. So I really, yeah.
You didn't do that on purpose, though, did you?
No, I did not. No.
So we're talking about Thanksgiving with our guest, Robin from Kristen Lane Hair Company and Dave Dyke from Growers Choice Insurance. So Thanksgiving is a very special time of year, and it kind of starts that whole holiday season. And it seems like after Thanksgiving, you can hardly catch your breath, and all of a sudden it's Christmas.
Or sometimes
Bye,
after
Linda.
sometimes after Halloween, they push Christmas up your throat, and we skip Thanksgiving entirely, which is very.
That's kind of sad. We
it
should
is very
dwell on
sad.
Thanksgiving.
We
It's
should.
the relaxing holiday, right? So, what do you do after Thanksgiving? Do you put up your Christmas decorations and everything right away?
I take a nap after
Good
eating all
answer.
that.
I mean, like the following day and stuff. Do you
Yeah.
like leftovers?
Oh, definitely. I love leftovers. Just as good or better than the original.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
And you don't have to cook.
Right. That's why you have them at home in your
Yes,
refrigerator.
they're ready to go.
Did you ever make a sandwich with cold gravy, cold mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and turkey?
Yes, and I would eat it stuffing
Can't say that I
and
have.
put the stuffing,
Sounds
or even wrap it up in a tortilla. I've done that
Ooh,
too.
I never did that.
Well, now we're
You
going to be doing it in
almost
a
have
lettuce
to have
leaf.
you
Yes.
almost have to have a nice hearty bread. And yeah, now you're doing it.
Yeah,
in
now we're
lettuce leaf.
wrapping everything in lettuce, so it doesn't matter. Bread is
But
gone.
that's really good. All those things together. See, and I don't mind that.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
Thanksgiving food. I don't mind touching.
No,
I wouldn't put lettuce on it, but
my kids will never eat leftovers except for that. For some reason,
isn't that funny?
Yeah, I could make goulash, which you know is going to be better the next day. It always is.
Same with marinara. Is always
Yes,
better than next
they won't
day.
touch it. Thanksgiving,
My
it's
Mikey
gone.
wasn't a leftover person, except for Thanksgiving. He'll eat.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yep. Who carves your turkey?
I usually do.
Do you?
Yep.
Who carves yours?
My dad does.
You know, my Mike carves ours, and he carves it. He cuts it in. I don't know how he does it. He cuts it in half somehow. I don't know how he does it, but it looks like there's a half a turkey sitting on the dish, but it's already all carved.
It's like secretly carved
Yeah,
underneath.
it's really cool. The
Talent.
whole thing is like all sliced.
Did he
but
YouTube that? How do you?
No, he learned it in culinary school.
Oh well, yeah, he would have.
Nice.
But I could never do that. My mom was so impressed with that the first year he did that.
She's like,
It was really
"Ooh."
cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty amazing. So that's your challenge for this year, Dave.
Okay.
carve the ghost turkey.
I'll put that on my list of things to do.
See, I throw my turkey breast right in the crock pot, so it just kind of falls off. I don't even have to carve
Oh.
anything; it just falls right off. And the cats are like swarming like sharks. It's really scary. Yeah. You have to throw them a few pieces, but yeah.
So everybody's going to have a good Thanksgiving this year, I'm sure. We tend to look at the negative, but when you're with your family and it's Thanksgiving, don't dwell on that stuff. Just be thankful. And what are you most thankful for this year, Dave?
Oh, definitely my family, for God and Jesus, and for health. I feel great. Never felt better.
It's those early mornings that are doing it.
It is.
I wish I had the energy to do it. I really do. What about you? What are you most grateful for this year?
I'm grateful for every day that I get. I mean, every, and that's why I love Thanksgiving, like I said, even more than Christmas, because people bypass it. And I'm like, I don't know how you can go straight to Christmas without being thankful for what you
Right.
have before
You get more.
whether you celebrate Santa or, to us, it's going to church and the birth of Christ. And that's what we're centered around, but you skip Thanksgiving. I try really hard, and some mornings it's a little crankier than others, but I try every morning. I don't care who you are. You can wake up and be thankful for something. You woke up. I mean, even if you are having a hideous situation, we've all found ourselves in really crappy situations where they're like, but you
Right.
woke up. Some
Right.
people didn't get that luxury. There's quite a
Right.
few that didn't. So, you have the entire day to do with it whatever you
Every
feel that you
single
need
day.
to do, or how many people you can help, or how
Right.
many, what you can accomplish for the betterment of your family or yourself or whatever. You have that opportunity, and a lot of people don't get that. So, if you don't wake up every day thankful for something, then
Right.
maybe you should
And
reevaluate.
go to bed thankful too.
Right.
That's really important.
That's
I
harder
think.
for me than waking up thankful, but yes.
So, Sandy, what are you most thankful for this year?
She's got to get up.
Grandkids.
Aw. What about you, Juliana?
I have a couple of days off. I'm going to work on my homework.
And you're thankful that you have your homework.
Oh, God, yes.
And I think I'm most thankful this year for the joy of having this new family that I have. Although it's been several years now, it still is very fun. And I have 7 built-in grandchildren
Nice.
that are just so much fun. And I've gotten to watch them over the last 6 years turn into really fine people. And I got to have one be born and me be the only grandma. And this year we just found out on my birthday that my son is and his future wife are gonna have a baby.
Nice.
So I'm really excited about
Congratulations.
that too. So I have a lot to be thankful for, and it's so nice to just be surrounded by family. That's always been my favorite thing.
Right.
Friends and family. So it's going to be a good year. I think 2017 is going to be fun. And we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions and all that kind of stuff coming up in December. And we're going to have a little party because the Divalution show is celebrating its 3rd year anniversary.
Right.
And W4 Divas is now 2 years old.
Nice.
Great.
So we're going to be having a little party here coming up in December. And if it gets too rushed, I think we'll wait till after the first of the year. So
You have your party whenever you
thank you
feel
very
necessary.
much. Thank you. And I hope that you guys will both be here. Next week on the Divalution show, we have Christine Madera. You should look her up on Facebook because she is really cool. We had a wonderful telephone conversation, and I look forward to introducing you to her. Her last name is Medera, and her Christine is with a K. So look her up, and so you know a little bit about her for next week. She's really something. Dino's at Vino's is coming up on December 7th at 6 o'clock. At 515 Adams Street is Base Camp Fitness. Vino is 510 East Midland Road. And we're there about 6. And we really need to get our 4th quarter down, what we're going to do for the Divalution project. And I had another person ask me today to do something. So we have to really narrow it down and get it done because it's almost over.
Tick-tock,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing. But you know what? In the meantime, wine is half off and hors d'oeuvres are $2 or $3 off. You can get out
Spinach
at
artichoke dip over
oh,
there
it's
is
good.
amazing.
It's really good. My mouth is really watering. I need to stop in between Thanksgiving and Vino. And we have a really good time. So come to Vino and join us and get to meet some of the women that we hang around with. You know, if you're new to the area, this is a really good group of women. They're positive. We have each other's backs. No gossiping. They're true divas. And we all help each other. And really, you should be around us.
Low drama and not too
That's
girly.
Right.
That's
what I
like.
that's right. Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
Yeah. that about sums it up. So that's next. It's the 7th. So it's not next week, but the week after that. So mark your calendars for that, December 7th. And then we got to get right on our project. The Divalution Project is a group of women that does something good for ourselves and something good for our community every quarter. And we have about 7 active members, and it's just fun. It's fun, but we need more. We need more to do more good. So that's why I invite you. And please bring a friend. Okay? Okay. So that's about what we have next week. Dave, what would you like to say in closing?
In closing, if you haven't signed up for your health insurance yet, now is the time. You've got until
yes, it would be
December 7th if you're a Medicare policyholder, or December 15th if you're under the age of 65, for an effective date of January 1st. So better get at it.
Really? And give us your number again.
Yep, it's 800-768-9377.
Very good. And if we're looking for a new color or a holiday do,
you should call me directly. Do not go anywhere else. That's what you should do. Number is 989-450-1337. Sometimes you can just catch me by walking in. We're right next door to Jimmy John's. So get yourself a sandwich, pull up a chair, have a seat. We'll go ahead and get to you. Robin Bailey Grimsley. I'm also on Facebook. I actually book more appointments through Facebook now than I actually do on the phone.
Is
How
that
scary
right?
is that? Yeah. So
wow, things have changed.
It has. That's the only reason I have a Facebook after these last few weeks. I've actually thought about deleting it entirely, but
you can't.
No, I can't.
Just don't read that stuff. I just skim right over.
You actually can block content of similar topics.
Oh,
which I
that's
never knew
right.
you could do. I'm like, wow, I've got kitties and happy things back on my newsfeed. This is great. So yeah, you can do that. But
What's the name of your business?
Kristen Lee and Hair Company it is. Thank you.
And
it's late.
what would be your parting words this evening?
Just be good to each other. That's really, it seems like a common sense kind of thing, but you know, I see people all the time that are so, and I'm like, why don't you just be good to each other? And I have been infamously known for being a hard ass, sarcastic wench sometimes. So if I can be nice to other people, there's no reason why anybody else can either.
That's true.
So I've paved the way. There's no excuses. For sure. You know, help out somebody. I mean, you know, we've heard a lot of griping about government crap in the last few weeks. And I always tell people, you know, I did a whole Facebook Live on this. I was so passionate about it. It was really bugging me for like a month. And I said, you know, instead of worrying about who people are voting for or who's going to be your president, why don't, you know, talk to your neighbor? You know, that's who the people are. That's
right.
It's not, it doesn't matter who's doing this up here. You know, you can make an immediate difference today in your own life, in your own community, in the life of somebody else. It's so easy.
Right. Yep. And my parting words are wake up every morning thankful and go to bed every evening thankful, and dwell on the things that you are abundant in, like family and love. And it doesn't always matter how much money you have.
No.
You can be rich in other things and be so appreciative. And if you come from a positive standpoint about the things that you are abundant in, more abundance will come to you. And stop worrying about the things that you don't have any say so, just like Robin said, because worry about the things that you can change and then do something about it. And may you have a blessed Thanksgiving. Enjoy this day. Enjoy your family. And we'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Peace out. Wait, keep talking for a minute because I can't see. I have to really look at the board.
I'm buying you an extra pair of glasses for Christmas.
It won't matter. It has to be special ones. There we go.
That wasn't too
All right, so have a really, really happy Thanksgiving. Be safe out there in your travels, and we will see you next week right here on W4Divas.com at 7 o'clock for the Divalution Show. Thanks, Divas.